When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
The land down under has never been easier to reach. United Airlines has more flights between the U.S. and Australia than any other U.S. airline, so you can fly nonstop to destinations like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Explore dazzling cities, savor the very best of Aussie cuisine, and get up close and personal with the wildlife. Who doesn't want to hold a koala? Go to united.com/Australia to book your adventure.
Gator Framework Studio in Music City. It's the Dining at Disney podcast.
You know the thing about good food, it brings folks together, all walks of life.
You'll discover all the best restaurants and food as you hungrily explore the Disney parks.
Let's do this thing!
The Dining at Disney podcast.
Oops.
Welcome to the Dining at Disney podcast, where we ring the dinner bell. I'm Kristen, Disney park foodie, enthusiast, travel expert, and so counting down the days to go on the world's largest cruise ship.
I love it. I'm Al John Go, producer, also big Marvel, Disney, Star Wars fan, and also ringing bells like Clarence getting their wings.
Yes. And I'm Kat, experiential producer, film historian, almost there. Welcome to the show. If you haven't already, we're going to ring the bell again. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Today, we're talking about a new old restaurant at Disneyland and Plaza de la Familia at Disney California Adventure. Yes. But if you haven't yet listened to us talk about the best time of the year last episode, go check that out, especially if you're visiting Disney's California Adventure or Disneyland during this Halloween season. There's a lot of goodies.
It is a favorite time of year. I love this time, the time of year. We're talking about fall. That's where all the fun happens. Halloween is just, Halloween is actually
Halloween.
The best because I get to watch and double down on every horror movie known to man, new, old, classic, what have you.
Have you watched anything yet? Have you guys watched anything yet?
Other than
like horror movie wise for the season?
Well, some of it came out a little earlier because there was a new Insidious, The Red Door, that came out a few months ago.
Yes.
And that was not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging it. And what other horror movie did we see recently?
We are always finding anything and everything on, whether it's like Hulu or Netflix. What horror movie? Never heard of it. Let's read the
Let's watch it.
Yeah, we
let's watch it. You start watching it and you go, oh no, this is really bad. Like the worst acting.
Yeah, we did see something.
Some of them are you can continue to watch, but some the acting is so bad in it, like it's just not watchable.
Yeah, we saw some.
We see a lot of good horror movies. I have a horror movie problem.
It's not a problem.
No.
Well, this past week we saw Intrusion on Netflix, and that was from 2021, and that's not bad. It's a home invasion movie.
I liked it. I thought that the ending, it was a nice twist on the ending.
Yeah, we also started watching Walking Dead City, which is great because we love Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and that's great.
Yeah, I was like, is that the one with Negan or the other one?
Yeah, this is one with Negan.
Okay.
So, and then we also saw something new on Amazon. It's Amazon's got a deal with Blumhouse where they do horror movies, and we saw there's something wrong with the children. And
sure.
Yeah, so I think that was a remake, but this particular movie, the children of course, it's like Children of the Corn, they get possessed and blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
Cabin in the Woods situation. So that's kind of where we're at horror movie wise. But I have to say that as a video game fan, I'm looking forward to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game, because they just released it, and it's like you can play as Leatherface or any one of his demented family, and or the victims. And so you get to run around and you get to try to outsmart, but it's like online player versus player. So literally you can play as a squad of the baddies or a squad of the people that are trying to get away from the baddies, and you can actually turn the tables, which is kind of cool. But you know, that's
Sweet.
not gonna happen for a while for me. So it's on the wish list.
Yeah. I went and saw the last voyage of the Demeter.
Oh yeah.
Not this weekend, but the last weekend. It was surprisingly entertaining. I had very low expectations, but I came out wanting to tell people about it. I really enjoyed it. I saw it first and foremost because the homie David Desmalchin is in it.
Yep.
And he was wonderful as always. But yeah, it was a very interesting twist on the Dracula lore. I
Yeah,
liked it a lot.
Kristen hasn't seen the trailer for that, but it's about the ship that brings Dracula over.
Yeah, from like Belgravia or wherever.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Nice.
Now Dave Bossert saw it. We talked a little bit about it during Skull Rock podcast this week. But yeah, it's definitely very, very cool, intriguing.
It's interesting because it's like a very much a locked room situation because they're on this secluded boat.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. I was very surprised by how entertaining I thought it was.
Well, I mean, it's gothic horror, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's aliens on a boat.
Yeah.
So, but with Dracula. So it's very cool. I think the other thing that
I think I'd enjoy that.
I think you would enjoy.
See,
that.
I went to the actual like Dracula's castle, like where they're, you know, the whole Dracula thing is like based off of over in Europe. Yeah.
So yeah.
Not what I thought it was going to be.
no ghouls and no Vladimir the Impaler statues anywhere.
No, but I'll tell you, though, the people that lived in that castle had to be very small people because it's like my shoulder length, pretty much width of the, like, we're trying to walk through all of that. You know, there were some people that went to go in it and were like,
can't do it.
I'm not gonna fit, and had to actually turn around and leave because those corridors, and it's one of those like windy staircases.
No,
super narrow. Yeah,
I'm out. Claustrophobia.
Yeah, claustrophobia.
No, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, so this is a dining at Disney show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nah, but we do love Halloween, and man, that food looks amazing. Can't wait to talk about Walt Disney World Resort. But today, talking about what you saw, what the main thing is all this great stuff over there, featuring Coco and Princess and the Frog, which we love too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's start with Foodie Guide to Plaza de Familia.
Let's do it.
Okay. So this is going to run from September 1st through November 2nd. And you will be able to enjoy this over at Paradise Garden Grill in that area. There's going to be some cool things. So let's get into the food. First thing you're going to be able to enjoy is the Chili Verde chicken flautas topped with avocado spread, shredded lettuce, crema, queso fresco, tomatillo salsa, and pickled onions served with Spanish rice and pinto beans. Mm-hmm. Tacos estilo cajero. It's a trio of sirloin beef tacos with escabeche, Spanish rice, and pinto beans. They have the carnitas burrito, a house-made pork carnitas with Spanish rice, pinto beans, and salsa verde, served with house-made tortilla chips. And the chorizo quesadilla, poblanos, onions, and mozzarella topped with cilantro crema and served with salsa roja and escabeche. And it is plant-based. Aljon?
Sure, we have the elote, which is corn on the cob topped with crema, cojita chili powder, and chicharron crumbles. Yum. Also, they have a street-style taco with steak, corn tortilla served with Spanish rice and pinto beans. That's a kid's meal. And they also have the Disney check meal. So they've got the quesadilla with cheese, whole wheat tortilla with the Monterey Jack cheese and cheddar cheese. There you go. They also have chips and salsa verde, salsa roja, pinto beans, and Spanish rice. So all your typical side stuff. And then you've got a vanilla layer cake. This looks great. Layers of vanilla cake with cinnamon mousse and sweet cream cheese frosting. They also serve Dos Equis lager and amber, and the watermelon candy cocktail, which is tequila, watermelon schnapps, and pineapple juice with chamoy and chili lime seasoned rim.
I like the sound of that.
That does sound good.
Tell us about all these really cool novelty items there, Kat.
Yeah. So what did I just do to my wow. Okay, never mind. You can get the Coco's Dante straw clip available with purchase of a beverage limit 10 at locations throughout Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure. You could also get the Coco Skull Sipper.
That looks cute.
Yes.
It's so adorable. I think it's supposed to be, who's the character?
Yes,
You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
You do. There's the kid, Miguel, not Miguel. Miguel?
The kid's meow.
Yeah. And then the skeleton guy, who's voiced by Gael Garcia Bernal, whose name is escaping me right now. But he's got a missing tooth, just like that guy. We love it.
I know.
Go ahead. Please continue. We're going to go.
Hector.
Thank you.
I didn't even have to look it up. I was like,
Perfect. So you can get this at various locations starting on September 15th throughout Disneyland Park and California Adventure. Oh, and also at the Grand California Hotel. You could also get the Coco Souvenir Sipper, which is sold with a Coca-Cola bottled beverage, limit 10 per person, also starting September 5th at outdoor carts throughout Disney California Adventure. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta will be serving a horchata cheesecake with sugar skull decor.
nice.
That looks cute. The Grand Californian Hotel and Spa's Great Hall snack cart will be serving a number of things starting September 1st through November 5th. A horchata-filled cookie with cajeta. The gingerbread calavera cookie, is a gingerbread cookie with white chocolate. I love that they've brought gingerbread back for every season now. Why not?
Give me a reason.
Yeah, love it. Chocolate-covered pretzel sticks, pretzel rods dipped in white chocolate. You could also get a cookie box, which is a pumpkin Mickey sugar cookie, a raspberry-filled cookie, and a chocolate chip cookie with chocolate candies. Yes, they also have a macaron box with assorted macarons and a crisp rice treat dipped in white chocolate, and of course, Mexican wedding cookies, which are always delicious. I'm just going to run through these last few things.
Go for it.
You can also try the vanilla sugar cookie, the cinnamon chocolate love cake, smothered potato chips.
What's that?
I don't know what that means. There's not a picture of it, but I need to know. Chocolate chip cookie shot with milk, gingerbread cookie shot with milk, churro cookie shot with milk, a red velvet cookie shot with milk, a double chocolate cookie shot with milk, a pumpkin cookie shot with milk, a chocolate chip cookie shot with liqueur, various liqueurs available.
It's not with milk?
No, this is with liqueur. Or, of course, a hot chocolate, which could be made alcoholic if you so choose.
The adult milk.
Yes.
I'm going to get the hot chocolate with some chata in it.
The idea of hot chocolate right now is making me want to throw up because it's so hot here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But when it cools down just a little bit, I'll be there with you.
Yes.
I'm not ready to drink it. It's going to be a little while for me.
I'm lactose intolerant. Can I please get some soy milk with that, please?
I'm H2O intolerant. I'm obnoxious.
I want every shot with soy milk, please. Silk. Can I get some silk on the side, please?
I bet you they have a selection of milks. This is California.
Yeah, it's almond.
Everywhere has a
please.
selection of milks.
Almond,
Please,
oat,
almond milk, please. Oat
soy,
milk,
Macadamia.
something other than something other than milk, please.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Smothered potato chips. What does that mean?
smothered
I don't
potato chips.
know.
You can't just put smothered potato chips between cinnamon chocolate loaf cake and cookie shot and not tell us what it is.
You know, they're so descriptive on everything else. You'd think they'd actually tell us what it is on these food guides.
Ridiculous.
Especially when they're like enrobed in chocolate.
Enrobed.
Like,
Yes.
you can't just
Chips.
smothered chips.
Oh.
It's gonna be the Waffle House style, scattered, smothered, covered chips.
Ugh. I wonder if it's going to be like
Chili
right
pit?
now. No, but right now in DCA at one of the Cozy Cone motels, you can get chips with like shrimp cocktail on top of it. That's like Mexican style.
Huh.
And it's got like shrimp and tamarindo and all sorts of stuff on it. Jicama, cucumber.
Wow.
I wonder if it's like a version of that.
Huh.
You know, like Toasty Locos or something.
Cool.
But that's definitely savory, and the rest of these things are not savory. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was, are they going to cover it with chocolate? Because they're going to have that kind of, it's one of those dichotomies that people love, the sweet
Yeah.
and savory, right? And the
I agree.
crunchiness. So
I
that's not
agree.
outside the realm of possibility.
Dark chocolate might not be bad with that.
No, I
When you
wouldn't
say
do that.
smothered, though, I think of gravy. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, and down south, of course, they're scattered, smothered, and covered like
Truth.
Waffle House. So
Diced and peppered.
diced,
There you
peppered,
go.
chunked. Okay, that's what they should have at Cozy Cone motels. They need to have an awful
Oh,
waffle next
yeah.
door.
That's so true.
Greasy spoon next to Flo's, just serving waffles, and
They should just turn Flo's into a greasy spoon. There's not really anything notable there right now.
it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be anyway. But anyway, all right. So here we are
Flo's Waffle House.
with Tiana's Palace over at Disneyland. Let's roll with this, y'all. Who's got the Tiana's place over there at Disneyland is going to be opening September 7th, and it's brand new. It's going to be New Orleans inspired, of course, by Princess Tiana herself. And we've got the lowdown on the menu. It's nestled on Orleans Street, soon to be hotspot, serving up can't miss classics like gumbo and beignets, and of course, authentic to New Orleans. So let's dig a little deeper, shall we?
I think they need a song called There.
Almost there.
No, just There.
Oh yeah,
now
because
she's there.
She's not almost there. She's actually
She made it.
She's there. And we're here. And we're here. Shake a tambourine because we're already here. All right. Let's dig deeper. So let's first check out, first of all, the photos they share in this guide are pretty awesome. And of course, the big bowl, white plate, what have you, just like in the movie, which is great. So they've got the 7 Greens Gumbo, a must-try plant-based option with white beans, okra, yams, sweet potatoes, and heirloom rice. You can also feast upon the 7 Greens Gumbo with chicken and andouille sausage. And they've also got the house gumbo, should be the specialty because of everybody's favorite gumbo from the neighborhood, coming for miles to taste this dish. It's a staple combining braised chicken, andouille sausage, heirloom rice into a mouth-watering delight. And I have to say, wonderful. Looks yummy, yum. Kristen, you got the next bit?
Yes. If you're looking for something a little extra spicy, you can get the Cajun Spice Half Chicken.
Spicy.
It is brushed with their house-made chicory barbecue sauce, served with baked mac and cheese and coleslaw.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Baker's, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices that excite your inner foodie. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices, plus extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week. You can also save up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with fuel points. More savings and more inspiring flavors make shopping Baker's worth it every time. Baker's, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Overnight, Dunkin's pumpkin spice coffee has sent folks into a cozy craze. I'm Lauren LaTulip reporting live from home in my hand-knit turtleneck that my Nana made me. Cinnamony.
The home with Dunkin' is where you want to be.
Then if you are looking for something that is more of a sandwich, you can get the muffalata sandwich, which is stacked with mortadella, salami, rosemary ham, cheddar provolone, and house-made olive relish on a toasted New Orleans sesame seed bread. Then they also have a beef po' boy sandwich featuring a slow-cooked beef perfectly coated in gravy and fully dressed with shredded lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise on a toasted New Orleans French bread. Both are served with red beans and rice and house-made pickles. Kat's going to love those pickles. When I think of a po' boy, though, I don't think of slow roasted beef po' boy.
I don't either.
I'm like,
it's always shrimp,
catfish, oysters, but not
beef. Yeah,
I'll go for the muffalata, though.
Yeah, same.
Take some of that. Kat, do you like grits?
She can't have them.
No, I can have grits, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't really eat a lot of grits. Or like in Italian, we have polenta, which is like the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really eat a lot of it. But I would.
I love a creamy polenta, and I love grits.
I don't love grits unless they're cheese grits.
Yeah.
I've never tried them without cheese.
Tribute to my mom. We always had, anytime we went to, we used to go to Shoney's after church back in going days, and the grits were always a staple of that. And she just loved putting syrup and grits and butter together. It's just one of her things. Anyway, yeah.
I'm wondering if this next dish is going to be as good as mine.
I love shrimp and grits, Chris. But they do have the Gulf shrimp and grits, grilled to perfection, toasted on a Creole tossed. Did I say toasted? Tossed in a Creole sauce, and the shrimp are then paired with cheesy grits to form the classic dish. I can't read. That'll transport you down the bayou. Going down the bayou.
Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I know the soundtrack is so good. And then, of course, if you want a little extra, they've got these sides too: buttermilk cornbread, baked macaroni and cheese, red beans, heirloom rice, coleslaw, cheesy grits, and plant-based heirloom rice. Kat, I mentioned you. Next.
For the little ones, they could try the roasted chicken drumstick, which is served with sweet barbecue sauce and heirloom rice, or the toasted ham and cheese sandwich, which is topped with ham and provolone. Or, of course, the baked macaroni and cheese, like we just said. That's available for the kids, too. You could get that with mandarin orange or applesauce. Lots of options for the kiddos. We can't talk about Princess and the Frog without talking about beignets, of course.
Wait, what? Beignets?
Yes, beignets.
Beignet.
So this beignet is the house-filled beignet, which features a delicious lemon icebox pie filling and topped with a lemon glaze. What? So it's not just any beignet; it's beignet on steroids.
A fried pie.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to try. Yes. I wonder if they're gonna have. They need to have regular beignets on the menu, though, too.
You would think.
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah. Or you could try the specialty sip, which is Joffrey's Coffee Chicory Cold Brew, topped with sweet cream. And you can get that with, get this, a Ray Firefly glow cube.
Yeah.
I
It's
need
so
17
cute.
of them.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, you need 17, but you can only have 10.
Well,
I don't know.
too bad. I'm getting 17.
I tell you what, the Ray Firefly is the best.
It's so cute.
Ray's awesome.
It is. Oh my gosh.
I love Ray. Ray's the best.
I like the copy they have here. The adorable edition will light up your drink just like Evangeline lights up the night sky.
Oh.
Obsessed. And of course, because it's Disneyland, we got to have that something to take home. You can get the lily pad and lotus cup and ceramic plate set.
Wow.
So when you buy it, it comes with the beignet, and it's $34.99, and it's a cup with a dish, and it looks like there's like a frog who I assume is supposed to be little Prince Naveen playing, I'm gonna say jacaranda like a trumpet. It's adorable.
I love it.
It's so cute.
It is.
So, of course, this is going into the space that formerly housed the French Market restaurant. So it is a quick service. They do have mobile ordering available. There's a limit of 10 per person per transaction on the Glow Cube and limit 2 on the Lily Pad, just as everyone knows. But yeah,
because everybody's going to want to buy like a $15, $35 plate to carry home. And the
nothing says souvenir like a breakable dish and saucer.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But
I'd be afraid.
everything is good.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of breaking that because it looks so.
So delicate,
fragile and delicate because of how that character is kind of attached to the plate. Ceramics, but it's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've added this menu to the app. In case anyone's wondering, and the offerings for allergy-friendly items are extensive. So if you have any issues, please go and check it out. I'm just going to tell you what's gluten-free because it's what I care about. The shrimp and grits, the plant-based 7 greens gumbo, and the roasted chicken drumstick are all gluten and wheat allergy-friendly.
That's some good stuff for you, Kat.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about the grits and shrimp because it's my favorite thing. But I'll be honest, the muffalata is kind of like they're all staples, but the muffalata looks really good because once again, I don't think slow roasted braised beef for a po' boy. I just don't. And maybe that's just me. I'm not from New Orleans. I've visited there several times, but it's not the first thing on my list.
Okay, well, I worked in a New Orleans-based restaurant, and we never had any slow roasted beef po' boy. And we had multiple options for po' boys. The oyster one was really good.
Seems like a little bit of. Yeah, go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't beef stew on the menu at this restaurant in the past?
Yeah.
So maybe they're just repurposing
the food.
Not the food, but the menu,
Repurposing food. It's been sitting around for a while. We have all this.
It's been closed for 6 months and we've just been holding on to it.
Yeah.
No, I just am trying to think of like what the reasoning could be behind this. If like, did people really like the whatever and they wanted to give them something? I don't know. It's something I can't eat, so I have to figure out what the logic is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems strange.
Yeah.
And then just but maybe the menu will grow and shift and change once they figure out people may not be into it. I hope it's great for everybody, but
yeah.
And also the beignet is a little strange. Don't you think?
I was hoping for some kind of a traditional beignet, but with some kind of flair to it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm trying to think because, the mint julep bar is also right there.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if maybe they're trying to like divide the demand.
Yeah. Quite
You know what
possibly.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like if you want to try the special one, you come here. But if you just want regular beignets, you got to go there.
Or maybe they do serve it and it's just not on the menu. It could be a
Yeah.
menu item.
Yeah.
You know what? I in terms of this menu, that chicory sweet coffee drink,
Mm.
that actually would make me want to drink chicory coffee.
It looks good.
Well, yeah, of course, because of Ray, because we love Ray.
No, because it has the sweet
But
cream.
because of the sweet cream, just kind of cutting a little bit of that bitterness. I've just never a fan of chicory coffee. So I think we're still sitting on a package of chicory coffee and beignet mix from when I visited Cafe Du Monde from back in the day.
We still have the beignet mix, but not
That can't be
There's
any
no
good anymore.
chicory coffee.
It's been a long time since I played the NBA Jam, y'all. Woof. Anyway, that was a long time ago for the NBA All-Star game with the Hornets. A long time ago.
That's when your phone got stolen, right?
That's when my phone got stolen because I was teaching inner city kids how to play guitar, y'all. My phone got stolen in New Orleans. Go figure.
See, that's why you don't set your phone out for where everybody can see it and easily take it.
It's all right. It all worked out because I had a time of my life in New Orleans. It was a lot of fun. But yeah. Anyway,
World War II museum, my favorite museum.
there you go. Hey, gang.
Yeah.
It's time for a travel deal, Kristen.
Yeah. Let's
Tell
talk.
me all about it.
Disney Plus subscribers.
Disney Plus subscribers. Pregnant pause.
Save up to 35% on select Disney Resort hotel rooms this holiday season. October 22nd through November 2nd and November 26th through December 25th. Select nights you can stay at up to 35% off.
Don't forget you must follow special procedures if you're a Disney Plus subscriber.
Yes, that is true.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. So not only do you have to be a Disney Plus subscriber that they'll validate and you'll be able to save, but give us another reason that people should go ahead and book their trips with you, Kristen.
Well, I'm going to save money. Isn't that what everybody wants?
Yes,
More
everybody
money in that
wants
pocket, because you know what? More money in your pocket means more money to spend on your Disney food and drinks and your souvenirs.
Oh, exactly.
And that's what everybody wants to spend their money on when they go on vacation.
Oh, definitely. So not only can you do Disney, but you also do Universal, every cruise line, of course, including Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, Adventures by Disney as well. Where can people email you to take advantage of your great knowledge and, of course, these awesome deals?
At themeparksandcruises@gmail.com.
Awesome. I love that. Any other words of funness for
Of
this?
funness.
Yes, any other words of fun?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to Halloween.
We can't get past Halloween. We can't get past Halloween.
I love Cajun and Creole food and Princess and the Frog. I love that movie. I've seen it many times. Tiana is one of my favorite characters.
I can't wait to see her in her new little outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be so cute.
It will be. It will
But
be
the
great.
food just isn't.
Well, everything else is great. Look, I mean,
it
look
sounds
here.
good.
Look, the main dishes. If gumbo and jambalaya is your deal, this is the place to go. And I would suspect that everybody. I mean, once again, the whole movie is based around the family gumbo recipe, Dad's gumbo. So if you want to go there and have great gumbo, boy, they better deliver. You know.
I think part of it is this is quick service and not table service. And I think
True.
in my mind, when I think of Tiana and her restaurant,
I think
we're
table
not
service.
thinking a quick service place. You know, you're thinking,
I
what?
wish that I know that this is like outrageous, but like tinfoil hat, armchair Imagineer
Yes.
moment. I wish that they had done like hoop-de-doo review style dinner show
Yes.
for
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So they had been like Tiana with like the like swing music, like
Yes.
you're in her restaurant and Louis there playing with the band.
Oh.
Mhm.
And they do like a full musical number. Like I would have loved to see if this had been an opportunity for them to do like a show You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like a
Like that would have been so
table service
cool.
restaurant dinner show.
Yeah.
Oh, that is such a great thing. But I feel like as Imagineers, maybe someone pitched it and it's like, this is not going to fit for this. No diamond horseshoe or no golden horseshoe here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's,
And I know the penetration on this restaurant is going to be high because everyone loved the French market and they're going to love this. But yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a missed opportunity, and I'm hoping that this doesn't go the way that a lot of Disney restaurants lately have been doing, where it starts out with like all the bells and whistles and like slowly the bells fall off.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Never to come back again.
Yeah, that would be tragic, but I do want to try them house-made pickles.
Yes.
Oof.
I want the gumbo. I'm totally all about some gumbo.
Yeah, I definitely would try the gumbo. I mean, it looks good, but outside of that, muffalata would probably win for me because I'm a huge muffalata fan. I love a really good, authentic muffalata, and the I'm not an olive person, but I do like the olive
Olive spread.
Olive spread. Oh heck yeah! So I'm just getting hungry
olive
just thinking
spread,
about it.
olive relish, whatever you want to call it.
Oliver spread, Oliver relish, whatever.
Oliver
twist. Oliver.
Love it.
Oliver and Company.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's served to you by Billy Joel. Let's go.
Oh, I love that. Oh gosh, I love that so much. Yes. Oliver and Company. That's a show, isn't it? Isn't it the show? Are we?
Yes, that's a movie.
Are we putting a fork in it?
It's done.
I love it. All right.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You are the reason we do this show, so please support us by sharing and giving us those 5-star reviews. Speaking of support, you can do so. Hop over to Spotify. You can support us there, or you can shop our links. You can find them in the show notes below or at diningatdisney.com. They do include Amazon, Disney Store, Garden Grocer, and Kingdom Strollers. Aljon, take it away.
Yes. Get with all of our other podcasts and our social media handles as well. Find Cat at Catastrophe on Instagram. That is cat _ let's rewind that. Take two. At cat _ASTROPHE on Instagram. Check out our podcast, Eat the Pictures, bite-sized podcast about food and film everywhere podcasts are found. You can also find me, Aljon Go, on Instagram, and check out our great podcast with me and renowned author and Disney creative director Dave Bossert, Skull Rock Podcast. If you love pop culture and Disney parks and the golden era of Disney films, or the Disney Renaissance, I should say, please check out that show. And as far as Dining at Disney goes, you can check out all of our social media handles: Dining at Disney, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, X, what have you. All the social medias are there. And for the Vault shows, check out diningatdisney.com. And a quick note, you can also check out the video version of this program exclusively on Spotify. So please check that out, because then you get to see us all talk like we're in a little radio station together, which is pretty neat. Kat?
And they can see the pictures when we share them,
pictures.
especially
That's true. Yes.
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 Well, also, don't forget to join our Facebook group, Dining at Disney, and check out our friends, the Disney Dorks and the Sorcerer Radio Fun Zone, for all of your Disney, Universal, and cruise travel. Contact Kristen, like we just said, themeparksandcruises@gmail.com. Her services are free. She'll send you to Vero Beach. She'll send you to Hilton Head, wherever you want. Her service, call her. Don't call her. Email her. Email her. Until next time, I've been Kat. That's been Kristen and Aljon. Bon appetit.
The information and opinions expressed in this podcast are for entertainment and informational purposes. All other trademarks mentioned are the property of their respective owners.